Officer on deck, tan hot!
They're giving you a lawyer. They're going to move you up to Washington, D.C., and they're going to give you a lawyer who's going to ask you some questions. I want you to remember something about these lawyers. They don't care about anything. They don't care about loyalty or honor. They don't care about the United States Marine Corps. They don't even care about you. They're clowns. And that's why, so help me God, they're the only ones that can help you right now. I want you boys to be smart. Talk to the lawyer.
I just settled for the OTH. It's his 4th UA. You're not going to do any better than that.
That's all.
What about a motion to suppress? On what grounds? Grounds?
You see, this is where your strategy begins to fall apart.
Take the OTH.
Oh, excuse me, sorry I don't like it.
Well, I'm sure you have a good excuse.
No, I just really didn't care enough about this meeting to be on time.
He's kidding. Commander Galloway, this is Lieutenant Caffey.
How you doing?
You're a JG.
I beg your pardon?
I write a 17-page memo to division, and they assign a junior grade.
Yep.
Did I miss something?
Commander Galloway's from TJAG.
Oh, whatever Sam did, he's sorry. It's not his fault. He's tired. How's that?
Thanks a lot.
Sam's pretty sure his little girl's about to say her first word any day now.
Really? I didn't know that.
She just looks like she has something to say.
She's 14 months old. What does she have to say?
We've got a little pool going in the office. Pick a word off the grid. $10.
What's left?
Rosebud.
I'll pass. Caffey, this is yours. You've been detailed by JAG.
Detail to do what?
Detailed to handle this. Everybody listen up. Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. A PFC named William Santiago writes a letter to his senator claiming he knows the name of a Marine on the base who legally fired his weapon over the fence line. Santiago ends the letter by saying he wants to transfer off the base in exchange for the identity of the felon.
What's the fence line?
Sam?
It's kind of like a big wall that separates the good guys from the bad guys.
Teacher's pet.
Gentlemen?
Santiago writes a letter saying he'll reveal some guy's name. Do we know who?
Lance Corporal Harold Dawson, his squad leader.
Uh-oh.
Dawson, by the way, claims it wasn't an illegal shooting. He was engaged at his post by a Cuban sentry and was returning fire. The fence line shooting, however, is absolutely beside the point.
What's the point?
Santiago's dead.
What happened?
Dawson and another member of his squad broke into Santiago's room, put a rag down his throat and tied him up. You can see on page 5 of the doctor's report that the rag was treated with some kind of toxin.
They poisoned the rat?
Not according to them.
What do they say?
Not much. Commander Galloway looked at their statements and had them recycled. They'll be brought up here to Washington in the morning, and on Thursday at 0600, you'll catch a transport down to Cuba for the day to see what you can see. You'll report to the barracks CO, Lieutenant Colonel Nathan Jessup. Know anything about him?
Should I?
Golden Boy of the Corps. Youngest colonel in North American Command. Got his eyes set on the National Security Council.
Thank you, Commander.
Joe.
Jessup has anything good to say about the defendants, it'll help.
Was that
Any questions?
Was that 0600 in the morning there?
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Have you actually ever seen the inside of a courtroom before?
Commander. Joe, if this goes to court, they won't need a lawyer. They'll need a priest.
No, they'll need a lawyer.
Catherine, I just want to say for the record that this is the least amount of fun I've ever had in one of your staff meetings.
Excuse me, Commander. There are 2 defendants, and JAG only assigned them 1 attorney.
Yeah, well, there are sworn confessions. I'm sure Caffey can handle the plea bargain himself. He's closed 39 cases in 6 months.
One more and I get a set of steak knives.
It just seems to me that 6 months down the line, athletes are going to look at this case and reopen it on the grounds of insufficient representation.
No offense taken if you were wondering.
Having 1 attorney represent both defendants may look strange to an unusually thorough investigator.
Joe, this is JAG's assignment, not mine.
Well, actually, Captain, you have the ability to assign co-counsel.
Joe, it's an open and shut case.
I think that Christmas is a time when people should be spending with their families, don't you?
Sam,
Me?
work with Caffey on this.
Doing what?
Various administrative things. Sit second chair.
You mean I have absolutely no responsibilities whatsoever?
That's right.
It's my kind of case.
The 2 of you listen to me. This is important. You have some leverage on this, but not much.
What kind of?
This letter that Santiago wrote wasn't the first.
In fact, it was the 12th. He put in for transfer 6 times in the past 8 months. Nobody was listening.
Thank you, Commander.
Joe.
Do we have the letters?
Yeah.
Am I right in assuming that they don't paint a flattering picture of Marine Corps life in Guantanamo Bay?
That's right.
Am I also right in assuming that if the letters, as well as the assault, were to be kept as quiet as possible, that the government might feel predisposed to offer a degree of leniency to the defendants?
Right again.
Steak Knife City?
All right, look, don't get cute down there. The Marines at Guantanamo are fanatical
About what?
about being Marines. Moving on.